Hey guys, what's up? Today I would like to have my fifth live presentation about the fifth step of machine learning of CS Internship course. So I was thinking of the most important task I've had about the things that I have done through this step, and I was thinking of the fourth task. Look, in step 4, I had a task which was about how to work with various files. Actually, a specific file that I would like to talk about not only in step 4 but in step 5. At step 5, I also had to work with this file, but in a different way that I would like to talk about today. So please follow my lead. Actually, the task was to, I had to, let me just bring, this is the fourth task, do the exercises in, it's the third task. Download USD Forex data from this link and then extract and open it with proper Python comments. So look, our task was to download this USD Forex data with a specific link that wasn't so important. I'm not going to move to that. And then I had to extract and open it in with Python comments. So the thing that I did, let me put my PyCharm here. So as you can see on my screen, for the first step, I had to import some various libraries such as requests. You know that I would like to, I'd like to use requests and URL requests for having and mentioning the specific URL of that link to download the file. After that, for this file is a zip file, as all of us know. So I had to extract and open it. Thus, I had to import zip file too. And the most important part of this task was to actually decode and open this specific Excel file. You know, at first, when I wanted to open this file, when I opened it really easy, and I just right-clicked 2 times on the Excel file, and I had some data frames of 0, 0, 0. But the thing is that my data wasn't specified correctly in the Excel file, and I couldn't have it. So I had to decode this file by a module called XLRD, and after that, when I used this module, I understood that that specific file had various data in it, and it wasn't just 0, 0, 0. And at last, I did this with trial and error, but I had to import date and time in order to show the contents of the data. So for the first step, I wanted to download the file. I just defined a URL, and after that I had the link of the file in it. And for requesting to the website and achieving the file, I had to define request.url retrieve to. So after that, I had to mention another URL link so that my Python and my comments would understand that this link is about the USD link. So I just used this specific link, and after that I got the URL and mentioned it as string true. Okay, the download part was over, and the file was downloaded to my computer. But the point is that for the second step, I had to unzip and extract my file. This was an easy step. I just had to have a Z defined on my PyCharm, and after that I used the zip file module and just mentioned the correct name of the specific file. And after that, I just used the function of extract all for my Z, which I mentioned before. But the point is that for the third task for the third step that was really important, I had to decode the content of the data set correctly. I had to do this by mentioning something which is called workbook, and I had to use this data set like a workbook. I had to use it as a workbook, and I just specified the XLRD module and had the function open workbook and just define the name of the Excel data set. And after that, each data frame of an Excel file has rows and various columns. So I just had to define the number of rows and columns in order to have all of the content of the file completely. And at last, I just had to actually be sure that the content of the file will be downloaded and will be decoded correctly. So I just had to define a for loop so that I would have an index for it, and the data frame had 15 actually rows. So I mentioned it, and it has more than 15 rows, but I just wanted to show 15 rows of it, so I had the range of 0 to 15. Okay, look, the point is that this task was for step 4, but I mentioned it in my live presentation, which is the 5th number of my presentations, because I wanted to maneuver on something important. From this step, the thing is that not only I had to use Python comments, but I had to actually work with files in Python comments. I couldn't just right-click double times and have my specific file. I had to open, decode, and have my file by Python comments. So I started working with Excel files, and I started working with some CSV files. But the point is that this task was a little bit more specific than the other task. Its difference was that the most annoying fact that I mentioned here was if you just implement the codes that I had previously on, Google Colab, on Jupyter Notebook, or on PyCharm with a various version of version 3.7, you will be faced by various errors. And the point is, when I wanted to import XLRD module, XLRD module is improving fast, and there were various versions of it. But the point is that for this specific task, I had to have not only just version 3.7 of Python, I had to use version 3.7 of Python, and the point is that I had to use just version 1.2.0 of XLRD module. If you work with modules versions rather than 3.7 of Python, and XLRD module rather than version 1.2.0, you will face various errors. So these two are two important musts of this task. Okay, it was about step 4. Now I would like you to face another task. I'm gonna actually reflect the most important task of step 5, which was the more continuous version of task 4th of step 4. It was do the exercise 3, which I actually did a few minutes ago. In step 4 again, but open the CSV file with Pandas package as a data frame and add new 4 columns, blah blah blah. For these columns, calculate the moving average, blah blah blah. Okay, look, what's the difference between this task and the previous task? In the previous task, I wasn't allowed to open this file by Pandas package. But in actually this task, working with Pandas package is a must. So I'm gonna do it right away so that you will understand that what I want to achieve in this actually moment. So for this task, I just used the Google Colab and I just named it as file opening because I had purposes which will be achieved in near future. So look, as the previous time, I just imported some data science libraries which I had almost used so frequent in this task. I imported Numpy as the alias MP, Pandas as alias PD because I had to open the file with Pandas with Pandas library, and also Matplotlib. What is Matplotlib used for? Look, I don't want a manual on what SMA, simple moving average, and EMA, exponential moving averages are. I just had to do actually import Matplotlib because I had to work with, I had to calculate the SMA and EMA of this task. That's why. I also imported the zip file and the date and time also, which was done in the previous task too. I don't want to mention what this SMA calculation is used for, just to notice the SMA calculation and the EMA calculation are a simple moving average and exponential moving average of actually these two concepts are two important concepps of trading process. For example, you want to know that what's going so expensive, when this product is going to be so expensive, and when to buy this product, when to sell it, etc. I don't want to manual on this, but this is the formula. You can get more information on various resources. The process of unzipping and extracting the CSV file of URST is actually the same as the previous task. I don't want to mention it too, but the most important part of this task is actually mentioned here. You know, my goal was to read this task and open it by Pandas library. So I just used the alias PD for Pandas and the function of read Excel because I have an Excel file. I also had to mention the sheet name, the name of the CSV file, and I just defined a header of none. And the point is, this file had some trading processes. After calculating the SMA formula, I had to actually the prices and when this product will be expensive, when this is gonna be high, or etc. They will have some changes. So I started mentioning some columns and actually separating them from each other so that I understand that what am I doing during this implementation. I defined date and time, open, high, low, close, and volume for my trading process, actually for my products. And the task was mentioned to add 4 new columns named MA1. It is the moving average, that the SMA I mentioned before. Moving average 1, 2, and 3, and 4 to this file. And also to calculate the moving average of close prices with when actually N is 5, 10, 15, and 30. It's not important to me at all. I don't want to actually define what they are. I just want you to look at this. So I just printed the outputs, but the point is that I wanted to print them as some data frames. Look, I just mentioned 40 because I wanted to, I wanted to mention it as 40. It's no problem. Look here, I not only have the columns date, time, open, high, low, close, and volume for actually that these columns are the ones that I defined earlier. I wanted to separate the data, the various sections of my data set. And the point is that I also calculated moving average 1, 2, 3, and 4 for my data set. As you can see, all of the data are defined correctly. Now, the point is that it has more rows, but I wanted to just mention 40 of them, so I have just from 0 to 39. Okay, look, the thing that I wanted to manual, I just used this specific URST file for two various tasks. Task 4 of step 4 was to just download, unzip, extract, and opening the specific Excel task. But you know, it had two rules. One, using Python version, as you can see, let me have it. Using Python version 3.7 and using the XLRD module version 1.2. These were two musts that we had to mention them. But you know, someone may not actually know these things. Someone would like to have a great and an effective task of opening file. So I really don't see this task as a great task. You know, using which version of Python, using which version of XLRD module, they aren't really important in the process of implementing data science libraries and using them. So I myself don't see this task as an effective task of using files by Python commands. But the thing is that for the fourth task of step 5, not only I had to decode and add some features to my data set, but I had to calculate and actually a new concept of SMA, simple moving average. You know, this task was way better than the previous task because it not only helped me decode various sections of my Excel file, but it also helped me to actually get a different and a new concept from it. So the thing is, if I want to summarize my words, look, from step 0 to step 5, I wanted to manual on some important things. Steps 1, 2, and 3, I just had to use various Python fundamentals like functions, like I don't know, loops, etc. And I just had to work with Python commands and implement some projects with them. At steps 4 and 5, not only I had to use Python fundamentals, but I had to use them in various essential libraries of data science, Python, Numpy, Pandas, and Matplotlib, in order to show various diagrams. But the thing is that I'm now at step 5 and I just worked with various files. I had two various tasks in step 4 and step 5, but the fourth task of step 4 wasn't really a great task. But the fourth task of step 5, which was adding some features to my dataset and reading, was more effective than the previous task. I want you to, when working with various files, especially in data science process, please be sure that you work with the specific file correctly. Use various projects that are effective for you. Which version of Python shall I use? Which version of this specific module shall I use? These aren't really important in using data science libraries. We just have to focus on how to behave with a specific file with data science libraries. So guys, this was it from steps 6, and later I will focus on the most exciting part of my internship, which is about machine learning basics to advanced. I had worked with, I had a presentation, my previous presentation, which was for step 4, was about various lessons that we must learn for using machine learning in our implementation, such as linear algebra, matrix calculation, probability optimization, statistics, and etc. So I just want to thank you because of joining me on my 5th live presentation, not on Teams this time, but on LinkedIn. I also would like you to follow me on CS Internship, but the profile @Dorrin Sam is my personal profile. But the thing is that I just post my contents. My 90% of my contents are on my LinkedIn. So I will be happy if you follow, and it will be an honor for me to be connected to you. Thank you. See you on 6th step of my presentation at CS Internship Python Machine Learning course.